What's up, guys? I am up on top of the shop. I already did the other gutters on the other side last time I was out here, and now I'm doing the other side now. And this side is shitty. It's full the entire way. And then I cut a tree branch already, but I'm gonna cut some more down there. It's a lot of work. The dirt in here is wet, it's really heavy. Here's the debris pile from the demo we did in the last video. Still trying to figure out what to do with this. Say hi to Mike.
What up?
Dude, I heard your voice echo.
You did?
I did.
Hello?
You hear that?
Hello?
That's crazy.
Hello? That's nuts.
Dude, that is nuts. Well, cleaning the gutters. This is what it looks like. Ugh. Look at that. In the gutters. The reason this needs to get cleared out is because obviously water will just sit on top of this. Makes the gutter really heavy, so it adds weight to the roof. And it also overflows and then makes water sit on top of the roof, which I believe is partly why it's so rusty up here. And it's also spilling into the inside of the shop because the water's not leaving the top of the roof, it's going into the shop instead. So I'm hoping that this will be a big fix to part of the leak that we got in each corner over there. Yep. But anyway, I'm gonna keep working my way down and yeah, give a little update after. So, as you can see, I'm pulling weeds on the top of the shop. So let's pull these weeds. Never thought I would say something like that, but here we are, pulling weeds on the top of a roof. And I tried to, oh Jesus, I tried to shovel it first. Well, I'm on the roof. This is the roof of the shop. I'm like 15 feet up in the air. And these motherfuckers are in here. What? Oh God, there's like a homie. There's a homie on this one. Homie. Sorry, pal. You're gonna have to relocate here. I hate to disturb you, pal. Oh God, what happened to him? Well, Mike actually just threw up this broom for me, so I'm gonna have to try to brush or broom this off, and then I think I'm gonna come back with a leaf blower also. There's just a straight up root system up here. I mean, this is crazy. I also need to continue chopping some of these branches off. There's also a branch touching the power line. So I've got my work cut out for me up here, and maybe I'll time lapse this. I'll have Mike throw me the tripod up and oh man, I bet you that time lapse is the coolest fucking time lapse, dude. Seriously, what a difference. You know, I'm kind of conflicted about the branches. I really liked how it looked, but it's really not good to have branches, you know, touching a structure like that. So, you know, and this makes it way less, which hopefully will lower the chance of that branch breaking off, you know. So, I mean, I'm considering even cutting this one off. I can't reach out that far because that's too dangerous, but I have, if you look down there, I got a pole and I should be able to cut that branch. I want to cut like up there, I think. I'm thinking I might cut these because it looks kind of silly with them just sticking down like that. But yeah, look at this. Unfortunately, we have some damage, and I'm surprised we don't have more than we do. There's some rust damage here. So, oh Jesus, holy shit, dude. Well, there's some more. This area is just not good. I mean, if you look here, you have to, when you're on a structure like this, or anywhere really, you want to stay on the beams. So wherever those screws are, see those screws? Those are beams underneath. That's safe to go on. It's bolted directly to those beams. So that last one is the rustiest. Sorry, that one is the rustiest. That one's got some serious damage, although I just damaged that pretty nicely stepping right there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I need to finish cleaning the gutters. So I'm gonna do that right now. And then I am gonna take the leaf blower and leaf blow the top of this, both the gutters and everything, and get all the sort of loose debris out. And then grab that tree cutter and start chopping away at some more of these branches. See, like I could cut this. I definitely need to cut the power one. That one's literally touching the power line. So that's a big no-go right there. I'm gonna clean this off, leaf blow. I do have 2 holes over there on the corners that I'm gonna put this aluminum sort of roofing tape just to temporarily cover it. And, oh Jesus Christ, that's a big bee. You see that motherfucker? I didn't like that. Aluminum butyl tape. So I'm thinking about trying to clean off these rusted areas and just lather this up, you know, as a temporary thing. Big problem is that the electrical panel's that corner, so having that water or that rust damage there, that's really bad. I do have one metal panel that I have down in that, there's a pile over there down below. I'm thinking I might keep that now, and maybe I sort of fix it right there just as a temporary fix. Put some sealant on the top and the sides so water can't get in from the top or the sides, and just let water pass over that stuff. That may be our best and only fix currently until I can have someone come and just replace this roof. This roof really just needs to be replaced, as well as the insulation inside, but I'm not gonna be able to swing that right now, so we're gonna have to do what we can to make this better and more workable for the time being. And that's just how it is, you know? That little bitch. So the gutters are nice and clean now. Took the leaf blower, that worked extremely well. That thing's a beast. Now I've started a really dumb task. See that branch right here? I've decided we're gonna let it go. As in, we're gonna let it go on the ground. And I can barely reach. I started the cut right here, and I've got to stand right here to reach it, and I'm bracing myself. I'm kind of standing like this so I don't fall, and I can barely reach that branch. I mean, it's probably this is easily 30 30 feet, 30, 35 feet up. And it's really sketchy and it feels scary. And there was a bee that was like, oh, there he is. I don't know if you see that bee. There's a bee that keeps kind of bothering me. He takes ownership over this tree. And so just nerve-wracking right here. And my legs get tired, and this branch is, I've already worked at it for like maybe 10 minutes and my arms are tired. I'm about halfway through it and I'm hoping that the weight of this thing will just rip off it pretty soon. I don't know, I'm thinking about just keeping this one. I mean, it's pretty high off. And we're gonna keep the rest of this one. I cut off right there, if you can see. Let me get a little closer again. I cut off right there with this guy. And this thing works really good. It's just these branches are pretty thick and they're not dry. They're not dead or anything. So they're a little harder to cut when they're wet, I think. I don't think I can reach that one. It's like just out of reach for me, and it's way too high up. So I don't know if I might need to call the power company, see if they can come out and just trim that whole branch off, you know, up there. I don't know. I need to figure out what I need to do to get that branch, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it myself. I kind of thought about maybe putting a ladder up right here, not on top of this, that'd be stupid, but up against the shop and then just standing on the ladder and cutting it backwards. So I might try that out. I've cleaned the gutters are done, the roof's done, it's just these branches now. And I can't wait to not be up here because it's getting hot up here and it's just sketchy feeling up here, you know, working on the edges and stuff. And the longer I'm up here, the higher of a chance I fall or something, you know. But I'm being really careful considering. And look at that view, minus that. Don't worry about that. Look at that view though, dude. I cannot believe still that this is ours. It just blows my mind. Speaking of things that are dead, that's a tree that we're gonna have to cut down at some point. That one's dead. Get out of here, dude. This bee is giant and scary. I really don't like him. And he's an asshole. Whew. It is incredible how strong this is. I've cut like 75% and it finally snaps and I'm like, finally I'm done. And it doesn't fall. This branch is so long it's almost touching the ground. So I think I might just go down there and just pull on it. I'm just, oh my God. The wind might actually finish the job here. It very suddenly just got real windy. That's sketchy being on the side. No, hopefully this stuff will actually come off now through the gutters like it's supposed to. I was able to make it reach that spot. Obviously I can't reach any further. I'm like full extent and we're maybe a quarter of the way through and I'm already winded, totally winded. I hope that this thing just falls off the power line and doesn't do anything like crazy. So, I mean, the strand, that metal thing's the strand. It's connected on the roof and connected on that pole. So it's not gonna pull on the electrical line, it's gonna pull on the strand. If you guys know anything about electrical or anything, that metal clamp right there that connects to the roof is called a P-tie. And the only reason I know that is because I used to work for AT&T and I used to climb telephone poles. But it'd be about 5 feet below that, or 6 feet below electrical is where telco would be. So a little bit lower. So, I mean, I'm pretty comfortable at this height, you know, working on stuff. But usually, you know, I'd be tied in and I wouldn't be reaching out, you know, I think this is 12 feet or something like that. I wouldn't be reaching out 12 feet over this area while it's windy. So, and there's that stupid bee right there, right on my back. So it's just a little sketchy, but I'm gonna get the job done. That's what we do. See if I can't show this last bit here. That's crazy how strong branches are. Come on, bitch. I'm probably gonna let this go as well. So, I don't wanna be holding on to it if it hits the you know, the fucking line. Oh, there we go. Dunzo. Get me off this damn roof. Mission accomplished, man. Oh, that's a serious workout. It's a nice shoulder workout, dude. Oh, it looks so much better. So much better. Little love, man. That's all it needs. This property just needs love. Well, I don't know how well this is gonna hold up, but this is aluminum butyl tape. And I had a hole right here and I covered it, and it's kind of made for this sort of application. I just don't know how well it's gonna hold up. And then that little corner's rusted out, so I tried to cover it with that too. I mean, if it even helps, you know, that's something. But I'm gonna show you on the other side, and we're gonna do the same treatment. I just wanted to see if it was even gonna stick before I, you know, made any sort of video for this, but there's an issue right there. And obviously, you know, the water's gotten in there and it's molded out and the insulation's already messed up. And it's kind of got the edge there as well, and the screw. So I'm just gonna do what I did to that side and cover the hole, cover the screw, because that's basically another hole, and do the same thing. It looks like the screws down there are also kind of jacked up. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing and just tape it up with this aluminum butyl tape. Stuff's really, really satisfying to install. It doesn't really stick until you press it, so I can kind of like make it stick into the groove there. And then once it's down, it's got this really goopy stuff that kind of makes a seal. I've never seen this before, so I guess we'll see if it actually works or not. Although I think there's other spots where water's coming in, so who knows if we'll even see a difference or not. I think you know, after spending, I mean, I've spent hours up here now at this point, you know, working on random different stuff. You know, there's another rusted out spot, and it's just an old roof, you know? It's just an old roof that probably could be replaced. You know, I've got, that needs to be filled here. I'm gonna cover that. So we're just gonna do a nice little, another patch here, and then we'll do another one right there. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. Gosh, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm really enjoying making them and documenting this, and it's a little bit extra work, you know. Moving the camera takes a little bit of extra time. Whew. But I really like documenting this, and I really hope you guys enjoy the videos. And if you do, subscribe and leave a comment or something, whatever you're supposed to do to help my channel. Appreciate it very much. Get out of here.